Teaching is political. The education system, the curriculum, school zoning, funding, standardized testing, all of these things can create and further lead to class and racial inequalities and impact life chances for our students. Especially as a history teacher, my students deserve somebody who is going to confront and challenge the injustices and untruths that are in our history that have led to discrimination. So yes, teaching is political because as we develop curriculum and have conversations with our students, equity and anti-racism need to be in the forefronts of our minds, as well as giving our kids the means to gather factual information and form their own opinion. But this is wildly different than indoctrination or propaganda. What I'm doing is challenging a broken system and hopefully laying the groundwork for progress and justice.
So this isn't a teacher, this is an activist. I grew up in a family that was like this. I knew everything about my oppression. I knew everything about being a victim. I knew everything about the historical oppression and victimhood and tragedy of Black people through slave, Jim Crow, segregation, and discrimination, all the like. I have grew up in a family like that, and when I moved out of the household to become an adult, I had no idea how to adult because I was never giving those lessons. But I knew how to pick out a racist. No bearings in helping me move through life. They didn't help elevate me through life. I had to learn mostly everything on my own. My family, the education system very gravely failed me. Who thought it was more important for me to know about the history of oppression and for me to be upset and hateful, resentful towards white people to actually teach me how to be a freaking grown-up. So these freaking teachers who think it's more important to make you feel oppressed, more important to victimize you so you're less likely to go after the opportunities because you think you can't get there anyway, think that is more important to do that, to actually teach a student the things she needs to learn or things that he needs to learn so he can be educated, so he can, get through school, so he can graduate and have a degree and have the confidence to move through the world. I don't understand why these teachers think it's a good idea to teach little Black kids, little Black boys, little Black girls that they are so oppressed, so they're so victim. What do you think that does to their mentality? What do you think that does to their mental state, their emotional state? That doesn't help them. It is not your job to put your ideology, your belief system, your narrative into the consciousness of children. What she said sounds amazing, but in reality, it doesn't help anybody. It doesn't help that child succeed in life. It doesn't help that child grow in life. It doesn't help that child be successful in life. It makes that child angry and stuck and resentful and keep them moving forward because now they're just stuck in the fucking past because now we need to dissect the history and challenge the history and all this shit. Like, it is just fucking retarded. If I ever was a freaking parent and I had a kid and I walked my kid into the classroom and the teacher looked like that, I would literally turn back around and move districts so my kid can go to a different school because unfortunately in America, your child is stuck to the school that the district that you're in. I'm done.